Hello, today we will be reviewing a blood pressure assessment to include basic history, blood pressure measurements, completing a pre-assessment, and performing a step-by-step blood pressure assessment. This process was created by Russian physician Dr. Nikolai Korotkov. By using a sphygmomanometer, he determined that a blood pressure assessment consists of 5 phases. 1. Clear tapping sound, systolic number. 2. Swishing noise. 3. Crisper and louder tapping. 4. Blowing sound. And 5. Silence diastolic number.
When listening for blood pressure, the first sound you will hear will be the systolic pressure, also known as the pressure created when the heart muscle contracts, and the last sound you will hear will be the diastolic pressure, known as the pressure in the arteries between heartbeats when the heart muscles are resting and refilling with blood. You will write this measurement in the units of millimeters of mercury, rounding to the nearest even number. A normal blood pressure reading will have a systolic measurement less than 120 and a diastolic measurement less than 80. A prehypertension reading will have a systolic measurement between 120 and 139 or a diastolic measurement of between 80 and 89. A high blood pressure reading, also known as hypertension stage 1, will have a systolic measurement of between 140 and 159 or a diastolic reading between 90 and 99. A high blood pressure reading, also known as hypertension stage 2, will have a systolic pressure of 160 or higher or a diastolic pressure of 100 or higher. In a hypertensive crisis, you will have a systolic pressure higher than 180 or a diastolic pressure higher than 110. In this case, emergency care would be needed.
Pre-assessment phase. Patient must rest for at least 5 minutes. Patient must not consume any caffeine or nicotine at least 30 minutes prior to assessment. Taken over bare arm, no jacket or sleeve. Back supported against the chair. Feet on floor, uncrossed. Arm must be elevated at heart level, and proper cuff size must be used.
Assessment. Make sure stethoscope ear prongs are facing forward. Align the artery mark with the brachial artery. Place the bell of the stethoscope over the brachial artery. Do not place it under the cuff. Turn valve to the right. Inflate to 180 millimeters of mercury or 20 millimeters of mercury above first Korotkov sound. Turn valve to the left to release at a rate of 2 to 5 millimeters per mercury per second. Time frame to wait between readings is debatable between 3 and 5 minutes.